Mission Soul's family band is covering the Beatles. Let's go give it a look. Hey there! So Mission Soul's family band is playing the Beatles live for us. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 'Cause she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Ooh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. Ooh, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Ooh, since I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Ooh, since I saw her standing there. Oh, since I saw her standing there. Yeah, well, since I saw her standing there.
Yeah. So Dad's sitting back here so chill on the bass when in fact that he tears it up. He's tearing up that neck. It's a walking bass line and it never stops.
'Cause she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Ooh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at.
And back here in the background, Ice is performing marvelously because Ringo's stuff sounds simple, but it's not. And I have that on the authority of several drummers that I've worked with over the years who've all told me covering Ringo's not near as simple as people think it would be. And he's doing a great job back there. It just sounds great. Another thing I noticed is their guitars have that nice ring of the AC30 box, and that's the sound that you're trying to get from that day. A lot of bands had it, and that was the amplifier responsible for it. All that tenor coming out of that amplifier rings, gives that ringing sound that the Beatles had, and bands like the Beach Boys had it. Early Stones had it. I mean, there were a lot of bands that used that sound to great advantage. It's one that is sought after today by guitarists. You can get it now with software on a computer, but if you can find an AC30 from the era, they're pretty expensive. Okay, so here at 132, we start the lead solo, and I want to highlight it because Neisha is doing a fantastic job. And what, I guess I'll go ahead and preface it. George Harrison was the type of lead guitarist who plotted out every lead solo he ever did before he went into the studio. So he didn't improvise. I mean, it wasn't a thing he did. It doesn't mean it didn't happen from time to time. But he wrote a melodic lead solo for everything he did and knew exactly what he was going to do when it came time to play it for the album or even live. So he tended to write complex 2 and 3 note solos that sound simple because there's a lot of space in them that allows it to breathe, but aren't so simple to pick. And if you watch Neisha's left hand, you will see that that's true. So here we go with the lead solo. So you saw a lot of combination notes there. That's something that you have to get used to doing. I mean, I'm not a lead guitarist, so everything I do is single note, almost everything. One note behind another. It's all linear. Whereas really good guitarists, like Neisha here, know how to combine 2 and 3 note sounds to fatten up the leads and to make them more interesting. She did a good job there mimicking George Harrison's lead solo in this song. This is a great song, and this is a great band performing it. So I was glad to see this pop up. I love it when they do early Beatles. That's my favorite era for the Beatles. I know. But it's my favorite era. It's when I discovered music, and it's when it resonated with my soul, and the Beatles were the main reason. So, as it was for so many people. I'm so glad you were here to watch this with me. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit the subscribe yet, would you please do so on the way out? And thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you later. Bye now.